December 9th. The Virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Matthew 1:23. There are said to be over 400 Old Testament prophecies about the Messiah, all of which find their fulfillment in Jesus Christ. The fact of these prophecies, many of them written down hundreds of years before the birth of Christ, is a powerful testament to the identity of Jesus as Lord and Savior. Today's verse is actually the very first Old Testament prophecy that is recorded in the New Testament as fulfilled in Jesus. Isaiah prophesied the virgin birth 700 years before Christ, as well as the fact that the child to be born of this miraculous event would be of an extraordinary nature and identity. Why was a virgin birth necessary? Kevin Border suggests the following. The virgin birth is not a tangential doctrine located on the periphery of the Christian faith. It is a theological nexus that holds many important doctrines together. Without a virgin birth, there could have been no God-man. Without a God-man, there could have been no sacrifice for human sin. Without a sacrifice, there could have been no human salvation. Without human salvation, God's plan for creation would have failed. The virgin birth of Christ is one of the core doctrines of the Christian faith. Kaufman also draws a connection between the virgin birth and Emmanuel. Observe the word Emmanuel. It means God with us. And right here is the citadel and fortress of the Christian faith. God entered the ranks of humanity, became a man in the person of his Son Jesus Christ, and paid the penalty for human sin, laying upon himself, in the person of his Son, the iniquity of us all. In all of the ethnic cults, it is man who always pays. The most valiant young man goes out to fight the dragon, or it is the fairest daughter in the tribe that becomes a sacrifice. It is some Prometheus who is forever chained to the rocks where the vultures eat out his liver, but in the Christian religion, God himself pays the penalty of redemption. But consider what this entails. God will become a man? How? Would God kill a man and take his body? All of the unbelievers on earth have never come up with a better suggestion as to how God could become a human being than the plan prophesied and executed in the Holy Bible. For Emmanuel to be born, the virgin birth was essential, and the proclamation of this incredible, unprecedented event remained hidden until God revealed it in the fullness of time through the Apostle Matthew. Just the first of many Old Testament prophecies fulfilled in Jesus, revealed in the New Testament. Today's decree. Jesus is Emmanuel, God with us, born of a virgin, in order to be our Savior.